Adele finds it is difficult for her to buy Waterpark tickets for her family vacation. She cannot wait in line for hours because she has an infant and worried that her baby may face a problem during that time. She also cannot go to the ticket counter early since she had a job that needed to be done as soon as possible so she can spend time with her family. Our group designed a system in which the Waterpark customers can buy tickets online using any internet platform. The design should meet these requirements. First, it receives user information, which is name and age. Next, it receives ticket details, age of the person for the ticket and amount of the ticket. Next, it receives payment method, which is online banking or walk-in payment. It also contains calculation on total price for the ticket, deduction for discount, and display receipt. On the receipt, it has a recipient name, date of the ticket, and total amount. Next is project background. This project aims to design a less time-consuming system to purchase Waterpark ticket using C++. The system will receive user information such as name, age for registration. The system also offering membership card for the non-member user to buy more ticket to get bigger discount, just like our tagline, buy more, free more. This system is based on usage of function and modular programming. Next is system requirement. First, it must have input and output operations. The three control structures, which is sequential, selection, and repetition. Function modules, including passive parameters, array, implementing summations, average, highest or lowest, and counter. Process of calculations of formula related to the project title, and include comments at any part of our program. Objective of the program. This project is mainly focused on being less time-consuming and convenient for everyone to buy our ticket anytime, anywhere. This system is a website that can be accessed through Google, Safari, and another internet platform. This project aims on this following objective. First, analyze all the problems. To design algorithm, we analyze all the problems from input, process, and lastly output. This step help us understand the problem and be able to visualize the process of the system. Second, build flowchart to solve the problems. Flowchart helps programmer understand what we want in the system. Flowchart also shows the flow of the process in the system. Third, build pseudocode to solve the problems. Pseudocode is a simple sentence that represents the coding for the system. Pseudocode also help us and programmer understand the steps of the process in more detail. Next is to draw the expected output. This step is to show the outcomes that we aim for in the system to the programmer. And lastly, customer experience. We want to build a ticketing program that can give the user a wholesome experience in purchasing online tickets by providing some useful function. Next is advantages of the system. This system will ask the user to enter their personal information if needed for registration. This function will stop if the user is not a new user and will proceed to another process right away. Second is membership management. This system will ask if the user want to buy membership card and allows them to set PIN number for their membership card. This function will stop if the user do not want to purchase membership card and the system will proceed to another process. Third is ticket price. The system will display the ticket price based on the age entered by the user for their convenience in setting their budgets. After that, the system will calculate the process by multiplying each ticket price with the amount entered by the user. The system also can be repeated if the user wants to buy more ticket so they do not have to repeat the whole process from giving personal information again. And lastly, discount. This process will calculate discount based on the total price. This function will stop if the user is not a member user. Next is member user. Next is analysis. In analysis, it has input, process, and output. In input, it has login that receive name and age from the user. It also has membership information, PIN number for membership card, ticket details that contain age of the person for the ticket and amount, and payment method that receive from the user. Next is process. The process starts by calculating total price for the ticket, which is multiply each ticket by the amount received from user. It also calculates the discount based on total price and deduct the total price with discount for a member user. And lastly, output. In output, we display the recipient name, the date of the ticket, display total amount, display the discount for a member user, and total price after deduction for a member user. Next is I want to explain our flowchart. Figure 1.1 shows the flowchart for main function. It starts with the program asks the user to input their name and read it. Then the program asks the user if they are the new user. If the answer is yes, it will execute to registration call. If the answer is not Y, the program will straight to the call membership management. The program will continue with asking the user to enter the date to book the ticket, and the program will read it. Then it will go to the call ticket details. Continue from A. In figure 1.2, in module ticket details, if the status is Y and it is true, the program will execute to call discount. The program will ask the user what method the user want to pay and read the answer. If the answer is Y, then the program will display please proceed to FPX payment. If the answer is false, then the program will display thank you for coming to Sunway Lagoon Waterpark. The program will also display recipient name and ticket detail. Continue with B. In figure 1.3, the program will display date and total price. The program also will display you get a discount as a privilege of being our member. The program will go through discount process, which is discount equals to total minus price after discount. The program then will display the discount and total payment, which is after discount. Lastly, the program will display to ask the user to bring the receipt to the front counter as a reference. The module ticket details will end. In module registration, the program will ask the user to enter their age and read it. If the age is below and equal to 0, the program will display you have entered a wrong age. Please read enter and read age again. If the age is below than 18, the program will display sorry, you are not eligible to register due to your age. If the age is more than 18, the program will display your registration is successful. Then the program will return age. In module call membership management, the program will ask the user if they have membership card or not. If the user's input is Y, the program will display please enter the number series of your card. The user needs to enter their series number of card and the program will read it. Then the user needs to enter their PIN number of the membership card and the program will read it. If the PIN number is not equal to their actual PIN number, the program will display you have entered wrong PIN number. Please re-enter. The program will read PIN and count will start to 1. If the user answer is N, the program will display do you want to purchase our membership? You will get a lot of discount and privilege as a member. Continue with C. If the count exceeds and equal to 3 times, the program will display you have run out of attempt to re-enter your PIN. Do you want to reset PIN? If the user's answer is Y, the program will ask the user to re-enter their new PIN for their membership cards and the program will read it. If the count is not exceeds 3, the program will return status. Continue with D. If the user wants to purchase membership, the program will ask the user to set seats number as their membership card and read it. If the user doesn't want to purchase membership, then the program will return. In module call ticket details, the program set the total is equal to 0. If the user answer is Y, the program will display enter the age of the person for this ticket and the user will enter their age. If the age is less than equal to 0, the program will display you have entered a wrong age. Please re-enter and the user will enter their age. If the answer is besides Y, the program will display the user's total, payment and return total. If the age is less than equal to 0, the program will display you have entered a wrong age. Please re-enter and the user will enter their age. If the answer is besides Y, the program will display the user's total, payment and return total. If the user's age is less than 10, the program will display your ticket is kid ticket. The price is 25 ringgit each. If the user's age does not exceed 60, The program will display your ticket is adult ticket. The price is RM35 each. If the user's age exceeds 60, the program will display your ticket is senior ticket. The price is RM20 each. The program will ask the user to enter the amount of their ticket and read it. If amount less than 0, the program will calculate the total ticket is equal to total ticket price times amount. The program will also ask the user if they want to buy more ticket or not. If the amount is more than 0, the program will display you have entered a wrong amount. Please re-enter. The user will enter their ticket amount and the program will read it. In module discount, if the status is white and is true, the total ticket that exceeds RM100 will get discount is equal to 0.02. For total ticket that exceeds RM300, they will get discount equal to 0.03, and for the total ticket that exceeds RM500, the discount is 0.04. For more than RM500, the discount is 0.05. The program will calculate the discount equal to total ticket times calculate discount. The program will end the return discount.
Let's move on to pseudocode representation. In pseudocode, we have begin, input, process, output, and end. First, we have modular main function. In modular main function, name, answer, status, and response are declared as a string, and date, total, discount, and price after discount declared as a float. The system will ask the user to enter their name, and the system will read their name. Next, the system will ask if the user is new user and read their answer. If the user's answer is Y, the system will call the call registration function. Next, the system will call the call membership management function to know the user status. Then, the system will ask the user to enter the date to book the ticket, and the system will read the. Next, the system will call the ticket detail function to know the total. If the status equal to Y, the system will display the price after discount called the total discount. Next, the system will ask the user if they want to pay using online banking. If the user answer Y, the system will proceed to FPX payment, and the system will display the receipt that includes the recipient's name, date, and total price. If the user status is Y, the system will display a message that the user is receiving discount as the privilege of being a member. Then, the system will process the calculation of discount that the user received. Lastly, the system will display the total payment and the reminder for the user that they need to bring this receipt to our front counter as a reference. If the user status is N, the system will display the reminder for the user that they need to bring the receipt to our front counter as a reference. Next is the modular login function. In modular login function, age is declared as an integer. The system will ask the user to enter age and read their age. If the user enter age below or equal to 0, then the user need to re-enter their age. This process will be repeated until the system receives a valid age. If the user's age were bigger than 18, the registration will be successful. If not, the system will display error message that the user is not eligible to register due to their age. The system will return to main function.
This is modular membership management function. In modular membership management function, count, PIN number, PIN, and response are declared as an integer, and answer and status declared as a string. First, system will set count equal to 0. After that, the system will ask the user if the user have a membership card. If the user entered Y, the system will ask the user to insert the membership card and read the 6 PIN numbers of. Next, the system will ask the user to enter 6 PIN numbers of their membership card. If the user's PIN number does not match with the PIN numbers that the system read in the membership card, the user have 3 more attempts to re-enter PIN number of their card. This process will be repeated, and the repetition will stop when the user has entered the PIN numbers more than 4 times, then automatically proceed to another process. Only if the PIN number is correct, the system will declare the user status as Y. Then, the system will return to the main function. However, if the user fails to enter the correct PIN numbers after use up all the attempts, the system will ask if they want to reset PIN numbers. If user enter Y, the system will display enter new PIN for your membership card, and then the system will declare the user status as Y. Then, the system will return to the main function. If the user enter N, the system will declare the user status as N. Then, the system will return to main function. If the answer is N, the system will ask the user if they want to purchase membership to get more discount and privileges. If the user enter an answer to the question is Y, the system will ask the user to set 6 number as your membership card PIN, and the system will declare the user status as Y. Then, the system will return to the main function. Next is modular ticket details function. In modular ticket details function, total ticket, price, age, and amount are declared as an integer, and user answers is declared as a string. The system will set total ticket equal to 0. The system will ask the user if they want to buy the ticket. If the answer from the user is Y, the system will ask the user to enter the age of the person for the ticket, and the system will read the age. If the age received from the user is lower or equal to 0, the system will display an error message that states the age is wrong and demands the user to re-enter the correct age. This process will be repeated until the age has met the condition to proceed. If the age received from the user is lower or equal to 10, the system will display the ticket price for the hit ticket. If the age received from the user is lower or equal to 16, the system will display the ticket price for adult ticket. If the age received from the user is bigger than 16, the system will display the ticket price for senior ticket. After selecting the ticket, the system will ask the amount of ticket the user wants to purchase, and the system will read the amount. If the amount received from the user is less or equal to 0, the system will display an error message and demand that the user to re-enter the correct amount. This process will be repeated until the amount has met the condition to proceed. Only if the amount received from the user is more than 0, the system will process the total ticket by multiplying the price and amount first, then adding the result with total ticket. After that, the system will ask if the user wants to buy more ticket, and the system will read the answer. If the answer from the user is Y, the system will repeat this process. If the answer from the user is N, the system will display the total payment and the process will return to the main function. Lastly is modular discount. In modular discount function, discount, calculate discount, total ticket, and price after discount are declared as float. If the total ticket is less than 100, the system will display 0.02 as a discount. If the total ticket is less than 300, the system will display 0.03 as a discount. If the total ticket is less than 500, the system will display 0.04 as a discount. If the total ticket is bigger than 500, the system will display 0.50 as a discount. Next, the system will calculate discount by multiplying the total ticket and discount. After that, the system will calculate the price after discount by total ticket minus calculate discount. Then, the system will return price after discount to the main function.
In figure 3.1, which is module main, name, ANS, status, and response are declared as char. Date, age are declared as integer. Total, discount, and price after discount are declared as double. The system will begin by asking the user their name, and the system will read their name. Next, the system will ask if the user is new user or not a new user. If the user's answer is Y equal to yes, the system will call registration function. Next, the system will call membership management function to know their status. Then, the system will ask the user to enter the date to book their ticket, and the system will read the date. Next, the system
will call ticket details function to know the total. If the status equal to Y, which is a member, the system will call discount function to determine the discount for the user based on their total. Next, the system will ask whether the user wanted to pay with online banking. If the user answer is Y, the system will proceed to FPX payment, and the system will display the receipt that includes the recipient name, date, and total price. If the user's status is Y, which is a member, the system will display a message that the user is receiving discount as the privilege of being a member. Then, the system will process the calculation of discount that the user received. Lastly, the system will display the total payment and the reminder for the user that they need to bring this receipt to our front counter as a reference. If the user status is N, not a member, the system will display the reminder for the user to bring this receipt to our front counter as a reference. In figure 3.3, it shows the registration function. In function called registration, age are declared as integer. The system will ask the user to enter their age, and the system will read their age. If the user enter an age that is below 0 or equal to 0, then the user need to re-enter the age. This process will be repeated until the system receives a valid age. If the user's age were bigger than 18, the registration will be successful. If not, the system will display error message that the user is not eligible to register due to their age. The system then will return to the main function. In figure 3.4, in function membership management, ANS, answer, respond, and status are declared as character. User number series, user PIN number, user phone number, PIN number are declared as integer. The process will start by setting S, P, R, N equal to 0. For the arrangement of data in the function, array for membership card details to determine the status of the user as in the source code. After that, the system will ask if the user have a membership card or not. If the ANS is equal to Y, which is yes, the system will prompt user to pin their number series on the back of their membership card. If the number series that the user entered is not included in arrangement number series, while loop will be starting and the user have to enter the number series, and the system will go to another process once they enter the correct number series. Then the system will prompt the user to enter PIN number of their membership card. If the PIN number is not in the arrangement PIN number, while loop will be starting and the user only have 3 attempts to enter their PIN number. In figure 3.5, if the user have entered the right PIN number, this function will stop immediately and the function will return the user's status as Y, a member. If the user has run out of attempt to enter the PIN number, the system will ask if they want to reset their PIN number, and the system will read as response. If response is Y, which is yes, the system will prompt the user to enter their phone number. If the user entered the phone number that is not in the arrangement number phone, while loop will be starting and will stop only if the user entered the correct number phone. And if the number phone is correct, the system will ask the user to enter new PIN number, and the function will stop and return the user status as Y, a member. If the response is N, no, the function will return N, not a member, to the main function. In figure 3.6, if the user ANS is N does not have a membership card, the system will ask if the user want to buy membership card, since doing so can give a lot of privilege to the user. The system will read this process as response. If response is equal to Y, which is yes, the system will prompt the user to enter PIN number for their membership card, and the function will stop and the function will return their status as Y, a member. And if the response is N, no, this function will return the user status as N, not a member. In figure 3.7, in function called ticket details, total, price, age, and amount are declared as integer. User ANS are declared as character. The system will set total equal to 0. The system will begin by asking the user if they want to buy a ticket. The system will begin by asking the user to enter the age of the person for this ticket, and the system will read the age. If the age received by the system is lower or equal to 0, the system will display an error message that states the age is not valid and demands the user to re-enter their age. This process will be repeated until the age that the user entered has met the condition to proceed to another process. If the age received by the system is lower or equal to 10, the system will display the price for keep ticket. If the system receives age that is lower or equal to 60, the system will display the price for adult ticket. If the age received by the system is bigger than 60, the system will display the price for senior ticket. After selecting the ticket, the system will ask the user for the amount that they want for the ticket, and the system will read the amount. If the amount received from user is lower or equal to 0, the system will display an error message demand that the user re-enter the amount. This process will be repeated until the amount has met the condition to proceed to another process. Only if the amount received from user is more than 0, the system will process total by multiplying the price and the amount first, then adding the result with the total. After that, the system will ask if the user want to buy more ticket or not, and the system will read the answer. If the answer equal to Y, yes, the system will repeat the process from when the user entered the age of the person for this ticket. if the answer from the user is N equal to no, the system will display the total payment and the process will return to main function and return the total. In figure 3.8, in function discount, calculate discount, total, and price after discount are declared as double. If the total is less than 100, the system will set discount as 0.02. If the total is less than 300, the system will set discount as 0.03. If total is less than 500, the system will set discount at 0.04. If total is bigger than 500, the system will set discount as 0.05. Next, the system will calculate discount by multiplying total with discount that is received by the user. After that, the system will calculate price after discount by deducting the calculate discount with the total. Then the system will return price after discount to the main function.